New videos every day. Psychetruth. Life, wisdom.
Thank you for tuning in today. My name is Meera Hoffman and you're watching the Psychetruth channel. Today we're going to be talking about some natural skincare recipes that you can do to help with acne, if you have blemishes, or if you just want to have a nice refining mask to clarify your skin. And today we're going to be looking at Bentonite clay, which is a green clay. You can pretty much get this in any natural section of your grocery store. So any local grocery store, Trader Joe's. Here in Texas we have H-E-B. So you can find this, and you're just going to mix this with water. And the thing that's so great about bentonite clay is that it's natural. So a lot of the products that you use for skincare have a lot of chemicals and stuff. I don't know if you've ever turned over the bottle and looked at the label. A lot of those things I know we can't even pronunciate. They're the chemicals and chemical derivatives. A lot of them have petroleum-based products, which actually cause more acne, either by over drying the skin or by being what they call comedogenic, which is clogging the pores. So the great thing about bentonite clay is that it's completely natural. It won't clog your pores. It'll help pull out impurities and give your face a nice glowing, relaxed look. So bentonite clay, in addition to being used topically, can also be used internally. That's kind of an interesting fact, and we can talk more about that later. But I'm gonna just start mixing a little bit so you can see how it's mixed. So typically what I do is you don't need very much, about a tablespoon will do. And then you're gonna add water to get a nice consistent paste-like form. There's a lot of natural minerals in the clay, which will help revitalize the skin. And then in addition to those minerals, the clay has a natural drawing aspect, so it's helping pull out impurities. It's also helping pull out excess water, so if your eyes are kind of swollen or puffy, this is a great clay to use for that. In addition to being great for skincare on your face, you can use it for other external applications. So let's say that you have some swelling, maybe you have some edema. We use this in a clinic that I go to every year. And that swelling and edema is just excess buildup of fluid, and so you can apply it to that. So maybe your ankles are a little bit swollen one day. Maybe your extremities just don't have as good of circulation. This is a great clay to use. So as I'm mixing this up, you can kind of see it looks a little chunky, so I probably need to add a little bit more water. So I'm gonna add a little bit of water with a fresh spoon, that way I don't get any of the clay in there. And the cool thing about this is if you mix it up in like a little Tupperware container, just one of those little small ones that you'd maybe use for a sauce or something, you can save it and hold on to it. You can just put it in the fridge. And the really cool thing about that is then when you put it on, it has a nice cooling effect. And the coolness of the clay is anti-inflammatory. And so it feels really good when you apply it. So it's a little messy mixing these up, but that's okay. It's fine if you get it on your skin. And bentonite clay, if you pre-mix the clay, it'll last for about a week. And then after a week, I just say the water and stuff is a little bit stale, so it's good to mix up a fresh batch. And the type of water, you can use pretty much any water. If you have filtered water, that's probably the best. If you have tap water, that'll work as well. And you can see I'm just trying to get all those little clumps kind of mixed in really nice. So lots of stirring here. You can see the clay has a nice dark kind of color to it. So if you wake up one morning and you notice, oh my gosh, it feels like I'm having a pimple come through, or just kind of that soreness in your skin, you can use this as a spot treatment for it. Or if you want and have more time, you can do a full facial application. So I'm just gonna use my finger here. I kind of want to just show you the consistency of it. Feels like playing with mud. So it's a little bit slimy. As the water continues to sit and soak into the clay, the consistency will get more even. So it's nice to kind of give it some time for the clay to rest and set. And then once you're ready, you can just spot apply it onto your face, which I'm not gonna do because I don't have an issue right now, but you can do it as a preventative as well. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit of some of the other uses for this clay. So in addition to being able to use it for your face for acne or any blemishes, you can use it internally for cleanses. And the really cool thing about this clay is it's all natural. So what it helps do is it helps pull out any toxins in your body, heavy metals, any of those buildups. And to take it internally, you want to mix a really small amount, so a teaspoon, in about 2 cups, 16 ounces of water. So you're going to have a really thin mixture, and that is totally fine. As you're going through any sort of cleanse or helping your skin to look more beautiful, you want to drink lots of water anyways. So especially with this cleanse, make sure to drink extra water to help the clay pass through the system. So again, this clay and this topical application that we've created is amazing for acne. It's all natural, so you're not getting any of those nasty chemicals that you typically find in those products. And you can use it for spot treatments or as a preventative treatment if you want to apply it at night and just let it dry as you're kind of watching a TV show or hanging out before you go to bed. And yeah, if you want to find out more about me and my practice, you can look me up at meerahoffman.com. Thank you for tuning in to the Psychetruth channel. And please leave a comment below if you have any questions. Maybe this is your first time working with the clay, or you're not sure if the consistency is right, or you're having trouble finding a place in your town that offers this. I'd love to know. I can give you some resources, so just let us know. Thank you.